Here are 5 ways to get out of a training rut. It's that feeling when you hear the alarm and instantly hit snooze. You tell yourself, I'll go in 5 minutes. It ends up being later, then tomorrow. Yeah, not happening. For the past few months, I've been in a training rut. And for those who may not know, it's sort of like losing that spark that you had when you first started working out. What was once something that I looked forward to is now feeling like a chore. So this is still a work in progress for me. However, here are the 5 different ways that I've been using to help me get out of my own training rut, and hopefully it can help you too. 1. Ask yourself why. As corny as it sounds, having a look at everything and analyzing your thoughts can really help. I don't know about you, but just talking out loud or in my head has helped me solve so many of my problems. Is it because I'm not getting enough sleep? Am I working out just for the sake of working out? Why am I even going to the gym? Does it excite you anymore? These are all questions that I've asked myself, and it sometimes makes me reconsider how I'm exercising and what I'm actually doing. So if the traditional gym workout doesn't really do it for you anymore, maybe it's time to try rock climbing or just another sport. By asking ourselves why, it gives us the opportunity to actually reason and speak to ourselves, which is sometimes the lost art these days. 2. Clarity. It's sort of like driving to a place without a map or your phone. You may eventually get there, but I'd imagine you'd miss important turns and end up taking the long way. We sometimes set ourselves loose goals that we don't know where we're going with it.
Oh my God.
I want to lose weight. I want to put on muscle. I want to learn French. What's helped me the most is clearly defining my goals. How much weight do I want to lose? When do I want to lose the weight by? Who is the person do I need to become to reach my goals? Breaking down your goals, intentions, and just your reason why, it gives you clarity of what action to take next. Sometimes we lose motivation and we feel like we're in a rut because we don't know what to do next. We feel like a lost puppy. So I'd recommend you to get a piece of paper out and ask yourself, what do I need to do today to get me one step closer? If getting out of bed for your workout is your issue, then developing a nighttime routine may be your next plan of action. 3. Visualization. Sometimes thinking about the holiday is actually better than the holiday itself. We get all excited at just the thought of it. With this in mind, visualizing the goal can help push us. Mentally rehearsing and just thinking about your workout sounds obsessive. However, when you want to get out of a rut, you need every little boost that you can get. Even thinking about your workout the night before can give you the push you need to get into the gym. Not to mention that you'll most likely improve in strength and endurance too. So visualizing can actually help you get out of a training rut because you can just need that one little win sometimes. And if you go into the gym and you nail everything and you smash it, you're gonna feel motivated for the next workout. So ditch the scroll and spend about 5 minutes before bed just mentally rehearsing your workout. Not only will it excite you, but it would also help you get better quality of sleep, which is super important for recovery and just your energy levels the next day. 4. Enjoy the process. When we see someone accomplish something, we often oversee the struggles that the person has gone through. Whether it's the auntie who's lost 50 kilos, or the friend who looks like they've been eating nothing but protein shakes. If you ask these people the secrets of their success, they will always tell you about their daily eating habits and going to the gym, or just being consistent with something small. The point I'm trying to make is we need to focus on the process rather than the goals itself. It's all about those small decisions that we take every single day that adds up. It's those little wins that matter the most. When we try to take those huge leaps and bounds to accomplish something, that's when we're vulnerable to losing steam and getting into these ruts. I struggle with this big time. I want things now and I want things fast. What I've slowly realized is that although you can get into something really quickly, it rarely sticks. So think about that time you would clean your room once a year, maybe when you were like 15 or something. You'll clean it and you'll tell yourself, I'm gonna keep my room like this. Last time I cleaned, I don't think I've ever cleaned it since moving into my house. Like, oh my goodness, so much stuff. I even have the moving in boxes. And I moved in 10 years ago. So I think just like exercise, and the way I like to speak to clients is, I can give you a fancy program, I can give you every single exercise in the world, but if you don't have the habits to actually do the exercises, or the habit of actually cleaning your room on a consistent basis, you're never gonna do it, and it's never gonna work. So creating the habits, create the habits. 5, reflect on what's working and what's not. Sometimes we need to have those tough conversations. The difficult decision to acknowledge that something in our life is causing so many of our issues. We'll never know unless we take the time and ask ourselves what's going well and what's not. Adjust it, tune it, analyze what brings you value, and cut out the things that don't. For me, the biggest thing that I've cut out was watching YouTube before bed and mindlessly scrolling through Instagram. It made me feel groggy, cloudy, and it didn't really bring me any value. Since tapering off my usage before bed, I wake up feeling refreshed and actually excited to get out of bed. There's less of an inclination to skip the gym, and I feel like I have the energy to actually work out. So I'd highly recommend you to get that same piece of paper and also jot down what are the things that you're doing that bring you value and what don't. And be real with yourself. You need to be truly transparent for this. For those who don't know, my name is Victor. I'm an exercise physiologist from Sydney, and you're probably asking yourself, what the heck is that? Essentially, we use exercise and lifestyle as medicine to help you get healthier, stronger, and just a better version of yourself. So what are some of the ways that you use to get out of a training rut, or maybe even just to stay motivated? Let me know in the comments below. Peace!